Take the satellite to the uplink station.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's Gamer Girl Sky here, and today we're playing something a little different. Or we're doing something in general, just a little different.
Satellite acquired.
This is mine now, bitch. I got your balls! Yeet! So, I want to do something a little different, and
Our team has a
I don't know
satellite.
if you can hear this by the tone of my voice, or the way I may be acting right now. This isn't just a gameplay. It's not a gameplay really at all. It's technically just a cover-up. I don't want to really show nothing, or just my face for the video, because y'all need to, y'all don't need to see that. But, to be honest, I don't think y'all need to see my face. Get him. But let him eat the balls. So, I want to be completely honest with you guys.
Satellite dropped.
What the fuck did I miss? I am terrible. Damn it. But to be completely honest. Oh, okay. It's not like that. Okay. I want to be completely honest for this video, and I want to be... And there's a reason because of this. Really, I'm jumbling around my words, but this isn't just some random gameplay where I'm just playing a really old, or decently old, Call of Duty. I'm doing this for a very specific reason, and it's not even really for my channel purposes. This is more for my own purposes. For my channel's maybe future. Hopefully, I'm hoping there is a future for my channel. So it's gonna be a little difficult to explain. Okay, not necessarily difficult, but I want to be... Okay. I want to be a little... Not necessarily more honest. I just want to talk to you guys a little bit more. The 10 of you that watch my videos, I want to be honest.
You have the satellite.
And I want to talk to you. I want you guys to develop something or understanding of who I am, not just by what you're seeing on YouTube. YouTube, you see me screaming curse words, spamming the curse button if there was one, and just non-stop cursing. And I do that a lot, and the problem I have is to spam curse, and it's, well, it's not problem, it's just, it happens. Throw it. I'm sorry, but like, to be completely honest, all games aside, everything aside, this video, main point,
Get the satellite
is
back.
for me to explain some things about my life. I want to talk about YouTube and why I,
We're winning.
in the beginning, decided let me do YouTube in the first place.
Satellite dropped.
Why did I want to do it originally is the question I'm trying to answer. And I'm sorry if you hear like very excessive breathing. When I get nervous,
Friendly holds the satellite.
I will, as weird as it sounds, quote unquote, forget to breathe. Now I'm being completely honest,
Has the satellite.
it's the forgetting to breathe is, the breathing gets extremely heavy and I run out of breath because I'm spamming words, but I'm not taking breaths. I'm just talking and I don't breathe. And I apologize for this. That's a Goliath.
We have the satellite.
So, when this happens, it hasn't happened a lot when I was playing with friends, because when I'm with friends, I'm with people. And I breathe because I'm talking normal sentences to them, I'm talking to someone. As of this, I'm just talking out loud. I'm not very specifically talking, like, to
Take the satellite to
anyone
the station.
specifically. I'm technically just talking out loud, but really I am talking to people. I'm talking to 10 people who watch my videos. And it's not the fact that bothers me or confuses me. It's more of just the idea of...
Satellite dropped. The enemy has the satellite.
The idea of, hey, there are 10 people watching you play games and think you're maybe decently funny or just a good person in general. And just that thought kind of twists you around in your thoughts. Just like, hey, this person thinks this, and hey, that makes me feel better about this. I know what I'm saying is kind of confusing and really doesn't make sense, but if you think about it this way, think of a person like me that you don't know. The way I feel about myself. Not amazing, but not completely terrible. And somebody who seems to be making a lot of jokes from something like... who tends to make a lot of jokes about almost everything and just doesn't act as proper. Curses all the time, doesn't really act the way I should. What would you think of that, really? You don't think people would subscribe to this kind of person? Or wanna be this kind of person?
Satellite acquired. Uplink success.
I'm actually, to be completely honest, I am confusing myself with my own words.
Destroyed.
Excuse me. Okay, hold on, I'm
Uplink achieved.
damn it. I am confusing myself, and I apologize. I normally don't talk about these things on camera, off camera, or any time really with cameras. So, you can't really blame me.
Enemy uplink achieved. Node turret ready for deployment. We've lost the satellite.
Let me recap what I'm trying to get out of my mouth.
Satellite dropped.
Sorry, the problem is, when I play video games, I focus a lot.
Satellite dropped.
The way I feel about myself isn't as highly as it should. I don't feel extremely positive about myself, and I don't feel really amazing about how I could feel about myself. I feel like I could feel better about myself, but I don't feel like I'm just a good person like I should feel like, maybe, or not as good of a person as I should feel. So I kind of doubt myself a lot. As of when YouTube comes into play, I don't doubt myself a lot because I see, okay, 10 people are following my, well, not following, subscribe to my channel, and
Satellite acquired.
think these things. Instead of thinking what I think, which is I'm not funny or good in any way, shape, or form. Which, in my opinion, feels good when you don't think positive about yourself all the time. And another thing about YouTube is, yeah, it's a good platform for making videos. It's a good platform for having fun. When you want to play games, yeah, great place to post your gameplay, but there's another side of YouTube that a lot of people might not point out. You're upset. Where do you go? You might go to YouTube. You might go to maybe a place where people stream, go to streaming websites, you watch people play games. I watch people play games when these emotions tend to strike. And to me, making games makes me feel, well, not making games, watching people play games makes me feel better. Also, me playing with friends makes me feel better. And then I put the two together. I'm technically playing games, but then I'm also watching YouTube videos or making YouTube videos. Once again, I just confused myself.
That was pathetic. Enjoy the unemployment line, grunts.
What I'm trying to spit out is difficult. Watching people play games makes you feel better. I like playing games, but then I also try to want to help people as much as I can. So me making the videos feel like, okay, 10 people are watching this. This means 10 people, if they're down, can watch my game. And I can try to do comedy, as much comedy as I can, which I'm not technically good with stuff like that. But the way I think about YouTube is I watch these people, multiple people, since I was really little, since I was as young as I could to understand and process the slightest things. I might have watched a couple of Minecraft Let's Plays. I could have watched some Roblox. I could have watched really anything. And it could have been the smallest thing. But when I looked at those people, I knew one thing in my head. I want to be like that. I want to do that. As young as I am, and as small amount of ideas for what I can do with videos, a small amount of knowledge I have with editing and making an intro, I still feel that my channel, that I want it to be somewhere in this world at one point in my life. I don't care if it's in 10 years. I have maybe a good amount of subs that I'm happy with. A lot of people don't know a lot of things about me, but I like to write. People know that for a fact. I write a lot. And I've written things that I don't think need to be written because I feel upset, and I write things that don't need to be written because I feel trapped sometimes. Now, YouTube, making videos, even gets that out. I get to play games, and I get to put out videos to people who watch my videos, who enjoy them, including my friends. But to be honest, I feel like this channel helped me, but then it's also continuously helping me. It has helped me, and it continues to help me because it continues to teach me or tell me you need to push forward, keep making videos. I stopped. I said I was only going to stop for a week. I completely stopped the Doom series. I didn't continue playing the Doom games. Nobody really was watching them, but still, if you're going to play a game and you're going to make a series, continue playing the game. I've had my Xbox has broken. I had to get new ones. I've gotten 2 Xboxes. They both broke. One malfunctioned. One I had to give back because the person who gave it to me wanted it back for some stupid reason, and that was a process and a half. And when I did that, really, I just stopped the Doom series. I'm like, nobody's really watching it. What's the point of continuously doing or trying to work with the Doom process of my data or whatever of anybody watching the game, or the data on the Xbox of the game progress? And really, I didn't know if I wanted to continue the series. And I do. But then I look back at my videos. I look at them. And I see cursing, spamming, almost like a button, continuously cursing. That is something I know I need to stop with. It's not good for me to continuously curse. But the games I play that I curse a lot in, my live isn't working properly right now. So as you can see, these are all bots that I was playing against, that I lost against, but it's fine. I was trying to do the video more than the game. I have to play offline games because my in-game live isn't working at the moment with the current Xbox I have. So I'm going to have to make do. And I've decided, well, The one thing that really gets me emotional is talking about maybe my past or people, but video games can also jerk my emotions out and pull them, especially when it comes to Life is Strange. I cried my eyes out when it came to that game. Max and I it hasn't been it's been a little bit since I played. I believe her name is Chloe. Max and Chloe. If you sacrificed Chloe, I was I I couldn't get over that and it made me so fucking sad. But in game, and I do this a lot, when I write, when I read, when I play games, I put myself in that main character stage. I feel what the main character feels until it is the book, show, movie, video game is over. And I feel their pain when someone dies. It hurts a lot. I don't want to feel that, but it just. And it works. That's why I like writing so much. I can put myself in a book and I know what it feels like. I know certain things that hook people, that make people feel upset for something or about something, and I put it in a book. I create the character that is not unrealistic but as realistic as it could possibly be, unless I wanted to write a child's book, which I have written or attempted to write a couple of children's type books. But I want to put realistic characters in a book. I want to create the most realistic book I could possibly write just to get people's attention of what's going on that people may not understand. Once again, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take a moment to breathe because I am not breathing, and I apologize for that. So this YouTube channel is my dream. One of my dreams. Really, to be honest, my dreams. I have two of them. It's not to be in a successful relationship forever. It's not to get married. It's not to have kids. It's not to go to certain places, even though you add on a couple of dreams, a couple of places I want to do, but it's not a dream, or to go to. Number one, I want my YouTube channel to become famous. I want to feel like I'm someone. Or I understand that I can be someone. I know if you're watching this, you think, well, you are someone. You're a person, you're doing things, you have 10 subscribers, it's not like you're nothing. Even 100 would make you something, wouldn't it? Yes, but it wouldn't. I would feel good about those 100 subscribers. I feel good about 10. But the way I would really know if I'm helping people or at least making people in a decent mood is if I manage to hit bigger numbers. Really, where my dreams would feel at least complete enough would be 1,000. 1,000, 5,000, 100,000, or even 500,000, just that halfway to a million mark would make me feel amazing. But it's not necessarily just that. I also want to be not an artist, an author. I want to write books. I want to write books about problems that people might not understand, and I can symbolize these things. But then I have these things in the background that kind of mess these things up. They stop me from doing videos. They stop me from wanting to write. They stop me from even writing books in progress, which I've had to learn. I need to silence these things, and I need to continue pushing forward. And there's a certain person who has actually helped with this, and I feel like I need to apologize. And no names are being said, but I've actually requested you to watch this. I've told you to watch this. You know who you are. I've told you this before in my past. Or recently, I believe. I hate that fucking clock. That is the only word that is going to be exposed in this video of curse word. There's this clock that I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's probably going to mess up my audio. There's a clock with bears, and it's making music. And I don't like it. So now I have to wait for the clock to stop making noise for me to continue on with my video, which annoys me because sometimes I don't know how to edit certain things out. And this music is one of them. Okay, the bears are done dancing. So you know who you are. And you know I'm not good with getting how I feel out. Or thanking people out. The person who is watching this, I need them to know, I need you to know, I'm now speaking to this person. I need you to know that you have helped me more than anybody else in this world. You have pushed me through every little problem that has ever happened in my life. You've kept me going throughout just a year of my life. But it's enough. It's enough time for me to feel better about myself. And I just want to thank you for just being there and going through my complete crap of attitudes and just problems. And now you have your own problems, and it seems I don't do enough. Well, I'm going to try. Maybe I'm not good at speaking to you and telling you, okay, this is gonna be alright, blah blah blah, but I can play video games. And I've been told my videos are good. The ones that have comedy in them are good. So I'm gonna try to make those when I'm here. Because, once again, I take weekly breaks. But when I'm here and I'm doing videos, I will try my best to watch what I'm saying. I will try my best to hit certain things that I know make you laugh. And I will try to keep that mood going. Because nobody deserves to be upset or hurt because of something that's going on. I'm sorry for the breathing. But I just have to say thank you. But now that I've gotten that off my chest, my mother is listening to some weird music in her room. But now that I've gotten off that off my chest, I'm going to be playing a lot of games on this channel that are actually part of the Game Pass, and you guys, if you have the Game Pass, can play them yourself. And a lot of these games, I believe I've read up on them, I looked at them, or the description of the game, and some of them seem very important to me, or they seem like I need to play them. Like certain games here, I have them actually written down, and another good thing, I will be playing horror games on this channel. Starting as soon as the game is done downloading, I will play it for 30 minutes to an hour. I know my videos are very long, and there is a reason for that. It's because I'm broadcasting them, and then I post them on YouTube, so they're always very long. I don't make short clips, I make gameplays, or walkthroughs of games. Or they're just comedy reasons, so if there are certain parts, I'll put them probably in the description from now on that are better than others, or not boring. I'll tell you when to skip to certain things, but that's what's going on. I'm sorry, until things seem to flatten out and I feel more comfortable where my games are and what I'm playing. And after I play story mode games, I think most of my games that are going to be long are going to be GTA, and when I play Red Dead on this channel, because all the other games are just going to be clipped, and also Minecraft is going to be long, and then story mode games, because story mode games are walkthroughs. But horror games, you all know you want to watch me suffer and scream, because I scream at absolutely everything. I am a wuss. Let me just mention, I'm a wuss. Somebody's watching this. Hello. I'm a wuss when it comes to horror games. Let me turn on the chat. Oh, they just left. That's okay. I didn't realize somebody was watching. I feel really embarrassed now. That's okay. I'm a wuss when it comes to this game. Or these games. Horror games. Hold on. I wonder if they said anything. Maybe I can identify the human that was in my broadcast. Hold on. Chat on. Alright, we'll let that. Welcome to chat. Nobody said anything. I'm a wuss when it comes to games. Or horror games. And the specific horror games I will be playing on this channel. One of them is Subnautica. You're thinking right now, that is not a horror game, that is a survival game. That's a fucking horror game. I'm sorry, excuse my French. That's a horror game. That is the scariest game I've ever played. Another game that scares the living crap out of me, that I'm too wussy to play, is Hello Neighbor. Yes, the very pixelated Hello Neighbor. I can't play it. I can't seem to walk through the front door. I'm afraid of the game. Yes, I'm, like I said, a wuss. So, I need you guys to bear with me through the struggles of me having to walk through the front doors of that house. I will not want to get in his front lawn just because of the game. The noises, they scare the shit out of me. I don't like game sounds. I seen Blair Witch on the Game Pass. That seems like a horror game. The Blair Witch Project was something. Sounds like very scary to me, so we're gonna play it because why not? Secret Neighbor, there's not a lot of horror games. Secret Neighbor, it's not really a horror game, but it's going to be something I can play with friends, which I love putting my friends that can behave and not say the N-word racistly. I don't like that. I don't like racism. I don't want to be racist. I don't want to have that in my video. It just doesn't seem right. So, and plus, I don't like being racist because of friends I'm with. Racism is not nice. Stop racism. It's not gonna stop, but stop. If you do it, stop. It's not okay. But if my friends can behave, those people will be allowed to play Secret Neighbor with me. There's one kid I don't think he might and might not play. He tends to call me a stupid hoe a lot, and I don't think I want to play with somebody who does that a lot. So if I let him in, he'll be in. If he's not, you'll know why. And then Alien is definitely going to be a game because I have to hide in things, and let me just say, I'm probably not going to want to play that. I've seen it, I'm like, oh, I can download that. My brain is telling me, nope, do not download that fucking game. You are going to get scared. It's a crappy graphic looking game, but it looks scary as hell. So, whoops, looks like that's gonna happen. And we're gonna play Untitled Goose Game, the Untitled Goose Game, because everybody's playing that now. Everybody is playing the Untitled Goose Game on YouTube. I believe Jacksepticeye played it. PewDiePie, I believe, played it. PewDiePie. Sorry, PewDiePie is a good... I call him Poods. I call him Pewds. I call him a lot of shit. But he played it. PewDiePie played it. Jacksepticeye played it. I don't know if Markiplier played it. I don't know if those... I'm sorry, but I watched mainly those three. A lot. Because they're funny. And I have legal rights to like them as YouTubers. I'm gonna play Brothers. Never heard of it. I've never heard of these games. Don't know what they're about. But I looked at the thing. I read the description of the game. It sounds good, so I'm gonna play it. Outer Wilds is just about, like, survival, which sounds good. The Gardens Between seemed like a good game. It just seems like it's going to be about realms, and it is. It's about different, like, worlds, I believe. And The Fire in the Flood. I read this. This is going to be next to download. Right now I'm downloading Brothers. That is the first game you're going to see. But The Fire in the Flood is about a girl and her dog on an adventure. Or on a path of survival. A part of me is waiting for that dog to die. A part of me feels you're going to lose your dog, and I'm going to cry. And the reason why I'm playing most of these games is, well, let me just say, I'm gonna get emotional on this channel now because I'm playing some games. I'll get attached to characters and they're gonna die and I'm gonna cry. Resident Evil is also getting downloaded. As soon as I can download it, we're gonna play Resident Evil. I think it's the, I don't know which one. It's just Resident Evil. It's a horror game. You guys are gonna watch it. I don't care if it's old or not. We're gonna watch it. But I get scared a lot and it's going to be fun, I guess, for you guys. Well, I'm just gonna ask you nicely. This is the most serious Okay, I just threw my controller on the floor and my audio just got disconnected. Like I was saying, this is the most serious video I've made so far. So, I'm gonna ask you guys to take the information from the videos. If you've made it this far, can you please subscribe to this channel? That's all I'm asking for. It's just one click of a button to hopefully develop or get me up there. I would so appreciate that. So if you guys can like this video, comment on this video, please. I would love to hear from some of you. That would be nice if I could hear from you guys. Like, hey, what you doing? How you doing? I would like to know you guys a little bit, or a couple of you guys, because I'll read the comments if you guys comment. I mean, there's not many of you guys at the moment, so I can respond. Even it might not be through video, but I'll respond. Or like maybe if I find something interesting, I'll take one of your comments and put it in a video and be like, hey, this person said this. Thanks for the thing. I'll shout you out maybe. So comment, like, and please, like I said, please hit that subscribe button. Well, I guess I'm gonna leave you guys here. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.